This locked-down screen is exactly what it feels like when SoftLanding takes over your machine. You face relentless fake pop-ups and a massive system drain. This infection almost always begins with a single click. A hidden payload slips through a malicious web advertisement and quietly installs itself in the background of your system. To avoid your antivirus software, it hides inside legitimate Windows system paths. It even creates temporary user profiles to run its code, making its malicious activity look like routine operating system behavior. Once inside, it hijacks deep, trusted installer permissions, locking its own files so you cannot easily delete them. We are going to manually eradicate every trace of this malware in about 5 minutes. Your personal files and data will remain completely intact. Step 1 is stopping the malware from rebooting itself. It relies on the Windows Task Scheduler to constantly resurrect its processes. Open your Windows Start menu, type Task Scheduler, right-click the icon, and select Run as Administrator. In the left panel, expand the Task Scheduler library. From there, open the Microsoft folder and then the Windows folder. This highlighted interface shows exactly what you are looking for. Scroll down until you find the hidden folder named windows.systemtoast.softlanding. Inside this folder, check the active tasks for a user ID containing a long string of numbers, such as S1-5-21. This indicates a temporary profile used by the malware to execute its code outside of your standard user account. Right-click those tasks and hit Delete. Then, right-click the parent SoftLanding folder in the left panel and delete that as well. By severing this connection, the malware can no longer automatically relaunch the next time you restart your computer. Step 2 is cleaning the registry. When you open a registry editor, or regedit, and try to delete the malware's folders, you will likely hit an Error Deleting Key message. This flowchart shows Windows file ownership. The error happens because the malware is the primary owner. To push new access rights down, right-click the folder, select Permissions, and click Advanced. Change the owner to your username, check Replace Owner on subcontainers, and click Apply. Back in the Permissions window, click Add, type your username, and hit OK. Check the box for full control and apply the final changes. Right-click the folder one more time and hit Delete. The folder will disappear without throwing an error prompt. Mastering this manual ownership transfer overrides the permission restrictions the malware relies on for persistence. Now we execute the purge. Select the very top folder in the registry tree, Computer, and press F3 to open the search tool. This warning is critical. Deleting the wrong files here can cause severe data loss. You must search exclusively for the exact keyword, SoftLanding. This layout shows the 5 specific registry paths we are targeting. The malware scatters its components across CLS ID, shell update, notifications, state repository, and policy manager. The first path is the CLS ID registry. This area stores class identifiers that register and launch specific malware components. The second area is the shell update packages path. This is where the infection physically attaches itself to your Windows taskbar. Next is the notifications controller path. It sits here to intercept your system alerts and trigger the fake update pop-ups on your screen. The final 2 hiding spots are the state repository cache, which Windows uses as a history book to remember the app, and the policy manager, where the malware writes fake permission rules. Type SoftLanding into your search box. Delete the highlighted entry, press F3 to find the next one, and repeat this process until the search comes up completely empty. Completing this meticulous system purge ensures that absolutely no hidden fragments remain in the registry to rebuild the infection later. During your search, you may encounter registry keys that remain protected even after manual permission changes. To bypass these final system protections, you need an external utility called exec-ti. Look at this permission pyramid. Standard users are at the bottom, administrators are in the middle, but Trusted Installer sits at the very peak. It overrides everything. Run the exec-ti executable file. In the prompt box, type regedit.exe and hit OK to launch a completely new instance of the registry editor. You are now operating as Trusted Installer. Navigate back to those stubborn keys and delete the remaining SoftLanding breadcrumbs. There will be no permission errors this time. Utilizing trusted installer access uproots the most entrenched components of the malware, finalizing the extraction. Close all your windows and immediately restart your computer. This animation represents what happens during a restart. It clears the system RAM and forces Windows to permanently load the newly cleaned registry. Once you log back in, verify your success. Open Task Manager to ensure you have normal CPU usage. Next, open your web browser to ensure 0 fake update pop-ups appear. This checklist outlines our 3-step protocol to prevent future payloads: set up a standard account, install uBlock Origin, and create a system restore point. First, use a standard user account for daily web browsing to limit installation privileges. Second, install the uBlock Origin browser extension to intercept the malicious ads that deliver these infections. Finally, open your Windows settings and create a system restore point right now while the machine is verified to be entirely clean. You have successfully taken control of your system's security. Subscribe to the channel for more